Good morning, sir. Good morning. How you doing?
Hey man, good morning, man. Blessed, man. First Saturday of the month. First Saturday of the month.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's a beautiful day. Trying to, of course, right now, make sure everything is up and running.
Yes, sir.
We all good in the neighborhood. What we need to do right now. I see our YouTube is up over here. Our X is up. Let me make sure this LinkedIn is rolling.
Right.
The Roku is going. Where we at? Where we at? Let's make sure we got everything up and running. Since we paying for all this. Oh, I gotta start the TikTok too. We on the TikTok side. Gotta make sure we get all of them going. Yes, sir. TikTok, how y'all doing? Let me turn this on. Let me turn this on. Let me turn the microphone on. Let me plug the microphone in for TikTok. So TikTok people, hey, Sports Talk with Kamau and Felix is live. Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, Instagram, Twitch, Twitter, the Roku channel, the Maximum TV Network, and TikTok. We are live once again on Saturday, February 7, 2026, 7 days away from Valentine's Day. And we're going to do a love show next week. I ain't quite figured out all the logistics and the rigmarole, but we're going to do something a little different, something a little more fun. We're going to, maybe I'm thinking about shout outs. If you got somebody you love, come on and but you got to do it. But I love them like this is my favorite sport. My favorite sport is this, and I love my person because of this, and they love me. Maybe they come on together. Maybe we can do couples. What you think, Mark? Felix, what you think?
Sure, why not?
All right. On the TikTok side, follow me, please. Follow me. You guys gonna be able to see some of the background work because right now you're looking through the camera onto the screen on my laptop. But if we get enough, when we get enough people, I can actually go live on the TikTok side. So please follow me. We appreciate you guys. Thank y'all for joining us on all of them. I'm trying to make sure we got everything up and running. Let's see here. I gotta pick up one last thing real quick and make a quick change on one side. Hopefully, I can get this to work real quick. This happens when you do live TV. You don't have anybody in the background working for you. That's just you running the board, as they say. We got to find us a little kid that don't mind coming in and doing work for us for cheap, as in free. That's the key word right there, free.
Part.
We get you'll get a good Christmas gift. You get a good Christmas gift. How about that?
A book.
Yeah, get a good Christmas gift. There it is. That's what they'll get. All right, so I can go back on this side. Let's see here. Let me turn that one off. This one goes off. Well, let's see, man. Maybe not. Oh, it's working. There we go. Now I'm going live on all the Instagrams is working. All the Instagrams is working. Beautiful. All right, so we got both the Instagrams going, YouTube, LinkedIn. Let me find the LinkedIn. Let me make sure the LinkedIn is working. Yes, the LinkedIn is working. The LinkedIn is up and running. Yes, it is. All right. Let me mute that one. Let me mute you on the LinkedIn side. There we go. So everything is up and running. So let me see if I can get one more. Let me see. Marcus got us rolling on in our Facebook side. Let me see if I can get ours and see if ours is actually running. The sports talk side. Cause I try to set it up. One of these days I'm gonna get it right. Or it's just gonna come up without me having to fiddle faddle with it. But hey, that's how it go. See that word fiddle faddle?
Yeah, that's like crunching munch.
Yes, sir. Oh, and we got a guest today. We have a young lady that's going to be joining us from the NBL, the WNBL, Women's Maximum Basketball League, is going to be joining us, and I'm excited about that. First time we having a woman, she's going to join us in the women's section time, and we're going to get a good estimate of how she feel about us clocking it. so to speak.
No, that's what you do. I don't do that. That's your thing, man.
Let's see. I don't want to be too mad at us. I don't want us to be mad at us. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see. All right. Well, we doing good. We're gonna move forward. We're gonna leave it alone from here. We're gonna just move forward. We're gonna start our program. Let's see here. Let me get to my notes. Get to the top. Let's see here. Let's start with Mickey Lolich. Rest in peace to Mr. Mickey Lolich. Mickey Lolich was a pitcher for the Detroit Tigers and instrumental of them winning the 1968 World Series. And big legend in the city of Detroit. And so we want to shout out his family and to him as well, and thank him for all his contributions to the game of baseball and to the city of Detroit. Good morning, Greg. Good morning, Marcus. Good morning, Willie. Morning. Morning to all the good people out there who are joining us over all of the socials. Thank you so much for that. And that's right, Mark. We got to find a tech savvy kid, a high schooler, who want to get something for his resume so he can get ready for his jobs, which is what Marcus help people do on his side. So if you go to his TikTok, look up Marcus R. Holmes. He'll be to tell you how to go in and fix your resume, answer those star questions, and negotiate your salary. Ask the right questions. Be prepared. How to be prepared. And he also wrote this book right here, Gratefulness Journey Every Day. That's that young man. So when you see him on the page, you want to see that picture right there. Then you know you're the right one. Because sometimes people like to go out and make fake pages of people and try and make money off of what they do, even though they didn't earn it. So we want to make sure we give Marcus the right credit. Give Marcus the right credit. All righty. So where we at? Let's see here. Let me move back up to the top. Bam. There we go. Now we got the right one up there. All righty. Let's see here. Let me get back to my notes over here. Moving forward, topic of the week. There was no poll this week. We didn't do a poll this week because we knew the Super Bowl is tomorrow. The Patriots and the Seahawks. But we are doing a You Pick 'em. We don't have a lot of people that made predictions, which is kind of odd. I'm gonna go back on over the socials today, and I already boosted it. We got lots of people liking them and joining us from over the socials, which is great. But we want you to make a prediction as well. If not, I'll be glad to keep my money. I'll be glad to, but I want to give somebody a chance to earn something for coming out and at least saying Patriots and Seahawks, whatever your score you want to be, whoever gonna win it. If you are the closest without going over, or if you get the exact score, I will contact you and I will send you something nice by way of email. And we got one for next week as well for when LSU play against South Carolina on the Valentine's Day showdown in the SEC. All right, let's get to the Super Bowl. What's your thoughts? Seattle and New England. What are your thoughts?
New England? You serious? And I'm not buying that Dalton story, man. Out of here. He led the league in interceptions. So it's always happening. It's about to show up tomorrow.
Okay. All right. So that was part of my lead in. I have for Super Bowl improbable versus unbelievable. The road to San Francisco. Sam Darnold, is it improbable or is it unbelievable? 4-13 New England, was it improbable for him to make it? Or was it unbelievable?
You remember in what was the movie? Remember in Superman 2, where she said, if you want to be with a mortal, you have to live as a mortal. I mean, you can be hurt like a man, you can die like a man. That's what you're about to see tomorrow. Dude, man, he a joke, man. So it's not even believable. It's unbelievable. Look where he went. You got drafted number 1 by the Jets. They traded you to the Carolina. You went from Carolina to the Vikings. Where the Vikings got rid of you because they put all their money in a kid who ain't even played yet. He wasn't. What's the name? He was on the IR. They still didn't have no faith in him. You just happen to land in it. It's the same equivalent to Geno Smith. When Geno Smith was in Seattle, it was like, oh my God, we don't miss Russ. Do you miss Russ now? Did you miss Russ when you had Geno? Right, man. Dude, he never been on no stage like that. He's never been able to have the biggest stage he had. What did he do? They came into Ford Field, 14-2. What did he do? Nothing.
Nothing.
Well, you gonna tell me that Viking team wasn't better than that Lions team? Absolutely, hands down. You got one of the top number one receivers in the game. You had Jefferson, you had Addison, not to mention you had their old tight end. You had T.J. Hockenson, and you did nothing. How many times they get in the red zone against the Lions? 3. What did they get? Field goals, or they got nothing. Man, he gonna choke, man. He ain't never been on no stage like this. It's like in 1985. Dan Marino went to the Super Bowl as a rookie. Everybody was like, oh, Dan got some, Dan ain't been back since.
Well, yes, he has as a commentator.
But that's my point. He's not going, man. He's not going nowhere, man. They gonna beat them, man. I'm gonna tell you why. And this is another reason why they gonna beat them. I try to share the insight that I have with you all, but I'm gonna tell you why they gonna win. What significant thing that happened in the last 2 weeks? You don't know? Here, I tell you. First, Hall of Fame came out. Bill Belichick didn't make what? First time ballot.
Right.
2, Hall of Fame boiler came out. Robert Kraft didn't make it. First time ballot. It's like what Michael Jordan said on The Last Dance. What was your fuel for motivation in the 97 season? Karl Malone win the MVP. Not saying Karl wasn't deserving of it. Here, you take that. I take this. That's how the Patriots going to win. Okay, yeah, we did. We got it wrong. We should have made the first time back. Here, take this. Take this as a consolation prize.
I see it a little bit different. I'm looking at the Patriots possibly going to win. Here's why. It's a very patriotic time in our country. We have a very patriotic president in our country. And yes, it's everybody has to. We are kissing up to the patrioticness of being a great America again. And so with the Patriots,
what are you talking about?
With the Patriots being patriotic and being in the Northeast, not too far from Washington, D.C., I see the Patriots.
You see the Patriots in a blowout?
No, it's going to be a very close game. They're going to make it look good. The script writer's going to make it look good. There's going to be some phantom calls. There's going to be some no calls.
Bad Bunny.
Benito.
Bad Bunny. What he saying, officer and gentleman? Where you from, son? Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Only 2 things come out of Oklahoma. Yeah.
That was
an officer and a gentleman.
Full Metal Jacket.
That was an officer and a gentleman.
Full Metal
Louis
Jacket.
Gossett. No, it was not. That was an officer and a gentleman. Richard Gere and Louis Gossett Jr.
Also, and Full Metal Jacket.
No.
Joker, where you was it Joker? Yeah, he asked Joker, wait, not Joker, the guy who shot everybody. Where you from? You from Texas? On 2 things come from Texas. Steers and
well, he did it. He did. Jamie Foxx did it too in one of his shows. I just seen that the other day. Say, where you from? He's like, Jasper, Texas. The only 2 things come out of Jasper, Texas. Big sissies and little sissies. Right. Right. Now, that's what I did too. Right.
Yep. It's just they find ways of changing things around a little bit.
I mean, today's society, you have to, right? You can't always go with the flow. You got to. It's called adjustments, right? Having a little technical difficulty, so y'all got me. So back to what I was saying. This is what I'm trying to get y'all to see. So the New England, he talking about the New England way. Ain't no New England way. Look, and 100% of gambling, 80% of that is Vegas. The other 20% is them actually playing the game. Watch what I tell y'all. Take my advice. You can take the points, take whatever you want to take. Just watch what I tell you. You know the outcome before the outcome even comes. Trust me. If you've been watching this show and you've been paying attention to me, I done probably put more money in your pocket. Hey, I'm telling you, take me. Trust me.
All right, I'm back. Had like you said, I heard you say technical difficulties in the background. I had to fix some things up. We got everything together now. Thank you for being patient out there and on everything going on. Sometimes the gremlins be active, and something if you don't catch them gremlins before it's too late, they mess up everything. So we look like we both are stand pat or standing in unison and saying that the Patriots are going to win. I'm actually really I'm saying Patriots are going to win, but I'm really cheering for Seattle, quite honestly.
Man, I'm not.
Here's why.
It's Richard Sherman, and I didn't really have a problem with my man. I didn't have a problem with Beast Mode. I did have a problem with Russ and this. I be on the plane doing high lifts and all that. Man, go on somewhere, dog. Right, you was trash when you was at Wisconsin, blood. Stop, dog. And then when they even came out and said, yeah, it'd be more theatrics with him than I was like, okay, see, I knew I was telling the truth. Dude, I'm not going to say you not relevant because you are relevant, but that lady on your arm make you a little bit more relevant. I mean, let's keep it 100.
You talking about Russ and not Rihanna, but
Sierra make you more relevant,
relevant
than you make Sierra more relevant.
Yeah, I would agree with
that. That's out your league, man. Because if you was Russ, the CBA basketball player, or you was Russ, a D1 coach.
Well, she might be with him if he a D1 coach because they make good money too. You hold on. Here's
dude.
Sarkisian. It's been very well documented, Mr. Sarkisian and his wife, and how they've had their issues and their troubles, and they still together. And we talked about it before, how Sarkisian's wife would be behind him in the middle of the interview.
Yeah, but she cold though.
And Sierra's not.
I take Steve Sarkisian's wife over Sierra. Come on, be my private dancer. I got your money if that's the answer.
Sarkisian's wife was funny when they was having their issues. He would be having the interview before the game, halftime. She'd be right behind. She'd be about 10 yards behind him, looking over the shoulder of the interviewer.
Now, if I had to line them up, I don't know where she coached, but that one female coach, I know it ain't Texas. Wherever she coached,
Texas coach.
That's who is that?
The one they talking about in Texas. The one, yeah.
Man. Yeah. Come on, be my private dancer. I got your money if that's the answer. Yeah. She is. Yeah, she nice.
I'm not gonna touch that. All I'm gonna say is, she has her own Instagram page, and you can go see her hook 'em horns. That's all I'm gonna say.
She's a Texas women's basketball coach.
She's an assistant coach.
Oh, she assistant coach. Okay. Think I might have to go and drive down there. All my exes live in Texas. That's why I hang my hat in Tennessee.
I can tell you, I've been to Austin a few times. The best part about Austin, they got that barbecue place down there. I can't think of the name of it, but he got the best brisket in the world. When I tried that brisket, that's when I started trying to make brisket of my own. I can't think of the name, but it'll come.
She the assistant coach. Okay. Yeah. I have to tune on in there. And that's crazy because my cousin went there. That's crazy. Yeah.
I'm going to look it up real quick. Famous barbecue in Austin is Franklin's. That's it. The best place. They were named the best in the country. Sydney Carr, that's her name. Yes. We got Greg is here. Good morning, Greg. Thank you, sir. My big brother's here. Thank you, Detroit Wheel 313. Miss Yolanda Nichols. Seattle will win the Super Bowl. Let's see who else we got on here in our chat. Let's see. We make sure we recognize everybody. Now, also, if you haven't already, go to one of our socials and put your prediction in there so you can be a part of the You Pick 'em, whatever your score is. If you the closest one, I put my score in. That's right. You eligible too. Everybody eligible. Because right now we got
it's on the page.
It's on our Instagram page, on our YouTube page. It's our a weekly. You know, every week I do the preview, and that's the serve. So you can go right down in there, just put in your prediction, and that's where you put your numbers at.
Okay, bet. I'll put mine
Appreciate
in there and be later.
We gotta keep moving forward. We're gonna do some more NFL work right now. It's award season. It's award season in the NFL. We got let's see here. The awards go to. Let's see. Let me get my notes right. Go up a little bit further, right? About there we go. There we go. I got my notes ready. Coach of the year, Mike Vrabel. Comeback player of the year, Christian McCaffrey.
Wow.
MVP, Matthew Stafford of the Detroit Rams.
Wow. They didn't give it to Hutch. Wow, I thought Hutch would have got it.
Let's see here. Offensive player of the year, Jackson Smith, Ajigba. Excuse me if I messed that name up. Defensive player of the year, Myles Garrett. Offensive rookie of the year, Titoria McMillan, receiver. Defensive rookie of the year, Carson Schwarzenegger. And the play of the year, Caleb Williams on that Hail Mary when he was backing up and threw the ball in the end zone. And the Walter Payton Man of the Year goes to Bobby Wagner of the Washington Commanders. See, there we go again. Patriotic. Commanders got to get something in there. And let's see, also, all the coaches have now been filled. Mike LaFleur, the brother of the other LaFleur in Green Bay, is in Arizona now. Jesse Lister, Baltimore, Buffalo, Joe Brady, Stefanski, Atlanta, Clint Kubiak, another Kubiak. Nepotism all around. Vegas Raiders, Halfley, Dolphins, Harbaugh, we know, and Giants. Mike McCarthy still don't make no sense to me, going to Pittsburgh, and Robert Saleh in Tennessee. All right. And also, say it again.
Who did the Lions hire?
As a head coach, they still got the same head coach, but they got two offensive coordinators.
They should have hired a coach, man. It don't matter. It's it for him anyway. This it right here.
Yeah, we've talked about that at length. It might be, that window might be closed. It might be closed and the shades is drawn. In the Hall of Fame. Say it again.
Took him as far as he could take him.
Yep. I've always talked about that. You said I was crazy. Sometimes your coach got to be the setup man, and then you got to bring in the closer. Sometimes you got to bring in the closer, and that's might be right where they be. All right, let's see here. Hall of Fame: Drew Brees, Larry Fitzgerald, Luke Kuechly, Adam Vinatieri, and Roger Craig. The big controversy: Robert Kraft, even though he was eligible, did not get selected to go in as an owner. Are there anybody on that list that should not have made it? Anyone don't belong on that list? So we got Brees, Fitzgerald, Kuechly, Vinatieri, and Roger Craig.
Roger Craig is suspect.
I said the same thing.
Roger Craig is suspect. You just was on a good team. Roger Craig is suspect though, because who was the fullback? Tom Rathman. Wasn't it Tom Rathman and Roger Craig?
Yep.
Yeah, Roger Craig is suspect. If that's where I was gonna go, but Larry should have been. Larry should have been in.
Well, no, he's the first ballot.
I mean, but I'm just saying he should have been up. He should have been in.
Yes.
But yeah, Larry. No, I go with that because Adam. Think about it. Adam won a lot of them. Well, a lot of them Super Bowls came off of Adam's foot.
Mm-hmm.
So that's right. The Luke Kuechly. I mean, he beat cancer. He came back. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but yeah, Roger Craig suspect.
Yeah.
When I seen it, I meant to text you. I was like, yeah, Roger Craig suspect. When they lost to the Giants, that year the Giants knocked them out. When they knocked out Joe Montana, Marshall came this way and what's the name came and knocked it. Yeah, Roger Craig suspect. He was a good back, but he wasn't a durable back. Like I wouldn't have been afraid to line up against him. Roger Craig.
He had fumbleitis.
Huh?
Yeah, fumbleitis.
It wasn't fumbleitis. It was more they tried to make him more than what he was.
He
Like
was the
Roger
first back to
Craig
have
was,
1,000 yards rushing and receiving.
when I look at Roger Craig, I look at so it's Barry, Bo Jackson, ED, Eric Dickerson, them. He like at the bottom.
Smith.
Nah, I can't put Emmett. I would never put Emmett because Barry did what you did with no line. Imagine if Barry was over there. Let's switch places. With Emmitt Smith, would you even be talking about Emmitt Smith if Emmitt Smith played for us? Man, he was trash. He was trash too, man.
I wouldn't say he was trash. I'm just saying he
trash.
wouldn't have had the same career.
No, he was trash. He was trash. Nope. He was trash. That's why Jerry cut him. That's why Jerry got rid of him, man. He was trash, man. He was,
It was his last year in Arizona.
He was trash. And you know what's so funny? I was dating a chick at the time who bought me the jersey. You know what I did with the jersey? I was drying my tires off with it. I had the burgundy one. The burgundy Arizona car. She was like, I was thinking about you, babe. And I was like, out of all the people you went for that. They gave you that free, didn't they? They had to. Man, I was like, I ain't wearing that, man. Like the time I had a FUBU jacket. I was dating this young lady. I might have told you this story. And my grandmother was like, if somebody buy you something, you supposed to wear it. I say, okay, Grandma, all right. I go to Northland. I'm not a FUBU guy. I go to Northland. My man like, hey, dog, that's hot. I say, what you talking about? He say, that's hot, man, that jacket you got. You be you. I say, what? The F fell off. You be you, blood. I'm walking through Northland with you be you. And to make it so bad, come on, the F was still embroidered in the coat. I say, where you get this coat from? I picked it up in Highland Park. I said, she didn't bought it at the mini mall. Right, if you know it, you know that. I go over there. It's an African guy. My friend, where did you get this jacket? From you. You be you. Man, ain't you serious, dog?
You know that's a big market out there. That second chance place where they take stuff and they make it their own, and
I'm like,
a lot of Jordans are like that. So you got to be careful buying Jordans like that.
Who?
You got to be careful. People out there selling them secondhand Jordans that really ain't Jordans.
Okay, man. I'm gonna give y'all a quick shoe tip. I'm gonna tell you the area because you from Detroit, so you reside in Texas. It was a gas station on Schaefer and such and such. I ain't gonna get. They used to sell Air Force One. If you know me, y'all, Marcus will tell you. I get him. Look, if you walked in my closet, you'd think you was in Foot Locker. Okay. Make a long story longer. My man was selling Air Force One, all different colors. White with the red, white with the blue, white with the orange. So this one of my female friends, she like a sister too. She like, bro, come up there with me. I think these fake. Yeah, they fake if you buy them out the gas station. They're $40. So my man say, she was like, I brought my brother up here because he want to see if the shoes you selling legit. Oh, they legit. I say, man, let me see one of them shoes. He say, which one? I said, give me that white and blue one. If you know what you know, I'm gonna put you up on game. And the front of Air Force Ones, they're stars. His Air Force One has squares. Fake right there. Number 2, you should not be able to take his shoe and slide it across the counter. I can slide it across the counter. That's number 2. I shut the whole business down. Get out of my gas station. Get out right now. Man, okay. It was a gang of people like, oh, you be on that? I said, man, I've been doing this for 20 years, man. I don't just know gym shoes. I don't just buy gym shoes. I know gym shoes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Makes
This guy is selling the Reggie Gordons.
He's selling them old school not gas station, but grocery store gym shoes. Them slip. Got no grip. Slip fall to break your hip.
But the thing that was so funny, come on, it was a line of cats was buying them. I'm like, dog, you buy them shoes, you about to have bunions, corns. I say, wait till some water get on them.
And the heel gonna fall off. The bottom gonna come up.
I told this one guy, I say, I used to work at a car wash. Go up to the car wash. My boy up there. I say, ask him, can you see some the thing they spray on your tires to clean them off. I said, tell them to spray that and watch all that ink come off. He was like, man, you okay? You that guy, huh? I said, no, I don't like people getting over on people, man. Like, let me know what I'm buying. But like I was telling old boy, if they only for, you know how much a pair of Air Force Ones cost right now? 110. Yep. He's selling them for 40. Why would he take a loss? Because they're not real.
That's right.
Real don't recognize real till fake showed up.
When you getting them for $5 and selling them for 40, that's a nice little profit.
Man.
Definitely. We got to move forward. We got to get to the NBA this week in the NBA. Our Detroit Pistons are doing quite well right now. Their record is, let's see here. They are. See, I'm kind of there. We go. Let's see. Once again, that's why we got to get us a look a kid. There we go. 38-13. They are 7-3 since the last show. No, 3-1 since the last show. 7-3 over the last 10. They won last night, 118-80 over the Knicks. They got something against them Knicks, boy. They since they lost them in the playoffs last year. The first time they beat them by about 30. This time they beat them by 38. They still have the best record in the East. They are second behind Oklahoma City Pistons, San Antonio, Boston, Denver. Are the Pistons gonna hold on to that first place lead? Because right now they got a little competition. Right now, the
Wizards. You kept that part out.
Say it again.
I say you kept that part out. They lost to the Wizards.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get to that. I'm gonna get to that. I'm gonna get to that.
I'm saying, this is all I'm saying. Okay, enjoy the moment right now. That's all I can tell you. Because come playoff time, the game gets slower. The game goes down dramatically slow. Cleveland elevated. New York elevated. Boston really elevated. You're not getting out the first round. Because, you get out the first round, you're going to have to see Cleveland. You can't take, you're not James and Mitchell. It's over, dog. You didn't do nothing. You didn't bring an asset. You might as well kept Jay Knight. I thought they was going to ship Tobias. I really did. But they like, oh, no, he's a good leader. And this is the second step with y'all. What make him a good leader? Make it make sense.
I thought they was going to ship him out because of his contract, not because he's a good leader.
So the thing about my man, that's not true. The one when I sent you that about the guy with the gambling, that's not true then.
I don't think so.
Okay, so you see how social media is?
Yeah. So that's why I was getting to the trades. Clippers trade James Harden to the Cavs for Darius Garland. That's an upgrade, but at the same time, is it really an upgrade? Because James Harden gonna do good in the regular season. Come to playoffs, he gonna do what he always do: tuck his tail between his legs and go 1-on-1, 1-on-9 instead of 1-4 high. He gonna go 1-on-9 if he gets his own team. So we gonna see how that gonna work out. Anthony Davis to the Wizards. He probably traded him to the Wizards, and they popped the Pistons.
Did he play?
I don't think he played. I think he's still injured, but
I think
energized the team.
I think with that trade, Kyrie had made a statement way back that when he came back, he didn't want AD on the team because he didn't want to play with somebody that's injury prone like that. So I don't know if he went upstairs or who he called or whatever. But I know that statement was made by Kyrie. He didn't want to play with AD.
I didn't hear that, but I can, which is kind of poetic justice. He's going to turn around and get hurt himself.
But he was already hurt before before the trade, right? He got hurt last year. So
that's what I'm saying.
I get what you're saying.
Well, I'm saying when you said that when he first came to Dallas, he said he didn't want to play with nobody that was injury prone. It was poetic justice that later on in the season that he got hurt.
Correct. But like you had texted me, like, why did they even want him? I think people tired of this shit. I'm not gonna say it's bad karma with AD. I don't know what he done. I don't know what, but it's just like, dude, I think he would have been an asset for y'all, for Detroit. For the Wizards, it's like, what are you really playing for, dog? They like what, 13 and 30 something?
Something like that.
What are you even
really quickly? The Wizards are 14 and 36.
See? So
but like, they won their last game. They 4-6 in their last game.
Like, what are you even there for? You know what I'm saying? It kind of make you be like, dog, is my career really gonna end here? Like, I ain't gonna even hold you up. If I can get my hands on a Wizard #3 jersey with his name on, I'm getting it. I like AD. He just got a bad break. It's like Gerard Ward. I always reference that story. Gerard Ward came to Michigan out of Mississippi, missed the basketball, like just blew the left knee out freshman year, blew the right knee out sophomore year, never got on. Another one, Michigan State. The guy who quit so Draymond flourished Draymond's career.
Yeah, the guy who wanted to be the actor, he had a bad knee.
Yeah, he had the chronic knee pain. It's just
yeah. And he also reminded me of number 80 that played for Michigan State, that played for the Lions. Rest his soul.
Charles Rogers.
Charles Rogers, always hurt.
Yeah.
China Down. They call him China Down. Rest his soul.
Yeah.
From Saginaw. Good guy. You know, every time I saw him, he was always a cool guy. But he was always hurt. Maybe it had something to do with the fact that it was a lifestyle, that he was living off the field. But, you know, never couldn't get right. Can't get right. The Pistons traded Jaden Ivey and Mike Conley to the Bulls. They got Kevin Huerta, Dario Saric in the first round, conditional first round pick. Mr. Huerta promptly came to Detroit and dropped 18. He happy. They're gonna let him shoot that ball, which is gonna be great because now they got something, like I said before, they have somebody for that second team that can come in and score, which they didn't have when I saw him play against when I saw him play 2 weeks ago. I forget who it was they played against. So that's gonna help them. And I know when they played against Houston, they didn't have anybody on that second team that can pick up the slack. So that's gonna help out a lot for them. All right, let's see where we at now. I'm gonna table college hoops because we want to make sure we keep moving forward because we do have a guest that's gonna be joining us very, very soon. Next, and also tonight we got the Duke and Carolina game. Brother Trail, I hope you watching. We're gonna put that in our predictions later on today. I hate to say this, but Duke gonna probably run Carolina off the floor by about 35. But that's
hey, you know they ain't the dean though.
And about 35.
Michael might be there.
It's a home and home season right now. Carolina ain't nowhere near Duke. It's not even close.
Good, but Michael might be there.
Michael Myers, Michael Jordan, Duke by 35.
I understand, but Michael might be there.
Which Michael?
Michael Jeffrey Jordan. Michael Jeffrey. Jasmine might be there too. You know, Jasmine do the what's the name? For the
Michael Evans.
No, not Michael Evans. Michael Jordan. Michael Evans. Yeah, okay.
We gonna put that in our what's the name a little bit later on. All right, let's see. Next, we're gonna jump into the NHL really quickly so we can get to our guest. Thank you for being so patient. The guest is waiting to come on in. I know she's just about there. She getting tired of us telling our stupid jokes. Let's see here. Now, where we at? NHL. There we go. The Red Wings are now 33-19-6, 72 points, 1-2. Since our last show, they did lose their last game, 4-1 to the Mammoth, 7-2-1 over their last 10. They have slipped to third place in the Eastern Conference of the Atlantic Division. If the playoffs were to start today, they would make it as a wild card team. So right now they are 7th overall of all the teams: Avalanche, Lightning, Hurricanes, Wild, the Stars, Canadians, and then the Red Wings. So let's keep bigging up the Red Wings that they can keep moving forward. And we're gonna do college sports. We're gonna move them on to next week since we got so much going on. But we are gonna do one thing real quick. We're gonna jump into our women's sports. The segment is T. It eats down and slays, leaves no crumb. Get your coins. Clock it. However you want to clock it. I don't know how people be clocking it nowadays. You have a guess. Miss Patricia Pickens. Uh-oh, she ready. There she is. Uh-oh. Come on in, Miss Pickens. How you doing?
Good. How y'all doing?
Good. This is what we do every Saturday. We come in here, we have a good time, talk junk about sports, and we're glad to have you here. Miss Patricia Pickens from the Model City basketball program in the Women's Maximum Basketball League.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. It's our first time. It's our first year this year coming through, so we definitely want to represent.
So has your season already started? Is it starting?
It's starting. It'll start in April.
Okay, all right. All right, so that helps me with a couple of questions. Because some of the questions I'm like, so what's y'all rivals? You guys don't quite have rivals yet, since you guys are just getting started.
Oh yeah, no rivals yet, but I feel like everybody is our rival, so
All right.
everybody's gonna be our rival. So we're gonna come ready to play every game. So
Miss Patricia Pickens from Anniston, Alabama. Where exactly is Anniston?
well, if you know where, are you familiar with Birmingham?
Relatively.
Relatively. So we're about maybe 35, 45 minutes from Birmingham. We're close to Atlanta. We're about an hour and 35 minutes from Atlanta.
All right. And you attended Huntington College. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
In Montgomery. Set all kind of records. All-time leading scorer. They still trying to catch you. Is that right? They still trying to catch them numbers?
Look, still trying to. I'm holding out. I'm trying to hold out as long as I can.
So you gonna send some donuts to the girl who, on the night before when she gonna break her record so she can't play that day? Is that what you gonna do?
No. I'm gonna congratulate her when she do it.
All right. I'm just messing with you. So right now you are at Southern Union State Community College.
Yes, I'm the assistant coach there. So hey, anybody looking to play basketball, high school girls, come on with us because we'll give you an opportunity. So.
All right. So of course, this is a dumb question that I already know the answer, but people may not know. When they be in a community college, are they eligible for NIL?
We are actually in the process of doing that more than likely next year for us. Now, everybody else, they have their own process when it comes to that. But for us personally, I think we're going to start going heavy with that next season.
Okay. All right. So where have you played other than just with the NBA? What's some of the other things you've done since you're playing days in college?
Oh, well, for a while, I was trying to go overseas for a while and play. It just didn't happen, didn't work out for me, but I decided to come back to my hometown and work for the city, work for the community, and I've been doing that for about 8 years. So I've been trying to bring up the smaller girls in our community to play basketball too. So
okay, all right. So that were you a multi-sport athlete in high school and college? Did you play any more than basketball?
Oh yeah, ran track. And if they would have had flag football like they have now, I definitely would have did that.
Okay. All right. Not too late for the flag football because that's real big right now.
I don't know if I'm getting up there. I'm getting up there in years now, so I gotta slow down a little bit.
Okay, all right. So, are you speaking with doing new things? Would you ever be interested in leaving the state of Alabama to go for some opportunities?
Oh yeah. I'm always for going for the next big opportunity. Living life to the fullest, doing things that is the unthinkable. So if anybody call me and say, hey, I wanna put you on for about a year or two, I'm definitely no hesitation for me.
All right. So who's your favorite basketball player?
Ooh, that's tough. Cause there's a lot of nice talent out there nowadays. So are we talking about women or are we talking about men? Cause it's
about one of each.
Okay. So I've always been rest his soul. I've always been a Kobe fan. That's been my guy for a long time. So when he passed, it was like the world came falling out for me. Him, and then a lot of people say Asia is like the best right now. Like she is so dominant right now. But there's a lot of young talent out there coming in, so I'm just excited to see it. I love women basketball. Is trying to elevate every year. So
okay, speaking of women's college basketball, we have the big showdown next weekend with LSU versus South Carolina.
Yes, Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day Showdown. That's right. What are your thoughts on that game?
Ooh, it's gonna be a tough game for sure. Especially with the different matchups. It's gonna be interesting to see who comes out on top. Um, I'm just excited for both of the women coaches, two great coaches coming to play this big game. That's what I'm excited about. Just seeing the different coaching styles and see who comes out on top.
Okay. All right. Well, we're gonna finish. We're gonna round out the women's sports section. I want you to stay with us so you can comment a little bit on this. Are you familiar with Elle Duncan leaving ESPN for Netflix Sports?
No, not familiar with, but look, I'm gonna hang around so I can get familiar.
Elle Duncan was the young lady on ESPN last year at the WNBA All-Star Weekend who made the real controversial comment how the game was like a girl's trip to Cancun. Did you hear
that? No, never. I haven't heard that. But
yeah, she said this game was like a girl's trip to Cancun. No D. That's what she said. She said no D. So do you think that have anything to do with her leaving ESPN for Netflix?
Probably so. Look, definitely a little bit sketchy on the comment, but you know, everybody has their own opinion about things. So
all right. And what are your thoughts on Texas doing so well so far this year as well?
Hey, Texas is dominant. Texas has always been a dominant program, a dominant team. So I would say I wouldn't expect nothing less.
All right. So what is your favorite college team right now?
It's a few. I've always been a South Carolina fan, but you know, Tennessee has a little spot in my heart only because, you know, that's I've always wanted to, you know, go on that campus for a while. So, you know, Tennessee, South Carolina, and LSU for sure is catching my eye this year. So
you think you guys gonna be able to repeat?
It's possible, but I'm telling you, the talent out there now is tough. It's not just a sole dominant team anymore, like it used to be. Everybody want a piece of it. So I say they have the tool, they have the people and the tools to make it happen, but everybody else want it too. So
right now they're number 1, UCLA is number 2, South Carolina 3, Texas 4, LSU 5. So that's your top 5 right there. 3 SEC teams. Mm-hmm. 1 Big Ten team and 1 Big East team. So it's tough out there right now for college sports. Women's, I think, well, for like the 3rd or 4th year in a row, women's college basketball is more popular than the men.
It is. They're playing. I mean, they're playing hard. A lot of times I think that, you know, it's boring to watch women's basketball, but I'm telling you, the talent has elevated more and more. So it's exciting. It's exciting to watch. They're playing hard and they're playing like a team. It ain't a lot of just that one-on-one action. It's like everybody getting a piece and playing. So it's very exciting to see.
All right, Felix, you got anything for Miss Pickens before we get her out of here? Thank you, Miss Pickens, for coming on the inaugural season for the Women's Maximum Basketball League. Good luck to you guys out there. Hopefully we can get you guys back on here later on in the season. And if you have anything you need from us, you let us know, okay?
Okay, thank you so much for having me.
No problem. We're going to jump right now. We're going to take a quick pause for the calls as we jump into Stupid Sports News. All right, we want to thank Ms. Pickens again for joining us. She's on the inaugural season of the Women's Maximum Basketball League, and I look for them to do big things. She just plain look like a hooper. She looks like she gonna take it to you out there on the court. Definitely take it out. Marcus is messing with you. He said you speechless. It must be the Southern charm.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna miss you most of all, Scarecrow.
All right, today is Stupid Sports News. Let me get my notes back up. Let's see. Here we go. Tuskegee basketball coach was arrested at the end of the game. Did you see that?
No.
Yeah. Sometimes at the end of the game, things get a little wild. He was trying to get his players off the court because the other team's football players was out there talking junk. You know how we do it in the HBCU. We talk a lot of trash. He was trying to get his players off the court. He didn't, shake hands, but he's trying to make his players say. And the police officer came over to him, admonished him for not shaking hands. And he was like, hey, you can see him. Well, hey, I'm just trying to get my players. He's like, turn around. Arrested the man. Walked him off for not shaking hands.
Wow.
Yeah, man. I posted that. I'm going to send that one to you. Now, do you know who Layla Edwards is?
Layla Edwards. Nah, who is that?
Layla Edwards is a forward on the women's hockey team, the Olympic hockey team. First African American lady ever to make it. She has a commercial with Tide, I think, what it is. She has a commercial. That's a part of her how she make her money. Right. And I reposted it, and she liked our story. An Olympian liked our story. We coming up in the world.
That's what's up.
We also got the Washington Post is eliminating their entire sports department. The last assignments that they're carrying out is the Olympics. Once they actually pulled those people back from, they were not going to send them until they got a lot of backlash. So they went ahead and sent them. That's the last time. The Washington Post, one of the most famous papers in the world, they were the one that broke the story for Watergate. So for them not to have sports is almost an atrocity. In baseball news, Yasiel Puig found guilty of obstruction for betting on baseball and other sports. Yasiel Puig, he's a former MLB player that played for the Los Angeles Dodgers.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know what he was thinking. He already a millionaire, man. Why is you betting? That don't make no sense.
Right.
All right, and quick, and here we go. We're gonna jump to one quick question. One quick question for you. Are you gonna watch the Super Bowl halftime show?
With Bad Bunny?
Yes.
No, I'll be watching Good Times. Good Times with Cousin Raymond. Pookie Poo.
I knew he was gonna say that. Raymond
Brown, the baddest man in town.
I don't know what he gonna say. I don't know. I'm gonna put my headphones in. I'm gonna put my phone on translate, because I don't speak Spanish. But I'm gonna watch that and I'm gonna enjoy it.
He's Spanish.
Yes.
Well, then if you was gonna let Bad Bunny be you might as well got Pitbull. Hell, it's the same thing.
Bad Bunny is the most has the most streams. He's the most popular artist in the world right now.
Bad, put time out, man. What?
His name is Benito, but his stage name is Bad Bunny. He's the most popular artist in the world. Most streams, most concert sales, above Taylor Swift, above Beyonce,
above Jay-Z, above
everybody. He head and shoulders above all of them. So that's why they brought him in.
Bad Bunny. Okay.
And the stupid sports part of it is the fact that the MAGA contingent are doing their own halftime show with Bob from Detroit. What's his name? What's the boy name? Bob. What's Bob's name?
Bob the Builder.
No. He always wear the hat. What is the boy name? Let's see here. Let me pull it up right quick. MAGA halftime.
Wow, man.
MAGA halftime show lineup. Let's see. Turning Point USA. We got Kid Rock, Brantley Gilbert, and Lee Brice. So they're gonna do their own show.
I know who Kid Rock is. I don't know the other people.
Kid Rock that's Bob. That's her real name is Bob.
Oh, Kid Rock real name is Bob. Oh, okay.
Yeah. He quote unquote got canceled when he would have his concerts and have the the flag on the stage. What's that flag called?
The Confederate flag.
Confederate flag. Yeah.
Ain't that the flag that's on top of the General Lee?
Yep, that's on the side generally. Yep, on the top and on the side. Yep. Well, no, you're right on the top. On the side is the number.
Right.
I remember when I was a kid, we used to watch that show, boy. We used to love that show. One time, my dad came to pick us up, and him and my mama got to argue. Why are you letting them boys watch that show? That old racist stuff. We was like, racist? What's that, Daddy? We had to have a talk about the Confederate flag and all that. All we saw was racing, them jumping over creeks and getting away from the police.
I know what you're talking about because they did the same thing when I used to sneak and watch Benny Hill. Do you not understand, Felix, that he's the great swimming? Like, the great women? What is that? I thought he was degrading the guy when he smacked his father on the head. Yeah. Benny Hill was a classic.
Well, we watched Benny Hill for something a little different.
I watched Benny Hill because, hey, you know what? It's a family-oriented show. See you next week. Bomb boy. Yeah, Benny Hill was that guy.
Yeah, we was a little different. It was
and
a little
30. Different. I was mad he only stayed on for 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Benny Hill should have been an hour.
Benny Hill was definitely something
Benny
else.
Hill should have been an hour. Yeah, he should have. Bring it back. But no, it was a half an hour.
I know you said it should have been a whole hour.
Should have been a whole hour. You should bring Benny Hill back like you should bring Jawan back. Bring Jawan in.
It was 11 o'clock. It was Fran Sanford, 11:30, Benny Hill.
And then to top it off, they show MASH. That's when you go to sleep.
On Channel 50. On Channel 50. And that's how it was either 10 or 11 o'clock, and that's how we went to bed every night. That's how they used bedtime.
He degrades women. He treats women like objects. I was like, oh, okay.
See, I didn't understand that till I got older. They never explained that part to me, but they sure definitely explained the Journal Lee to me. Mark said the views expressed does not necessarily.
The views expressed does not send all your complaints to that guy, not this guy, that guy.
We want to make sure we say thank you to everybody. Roger Coleman, Marcus, my brother. Let's see who else is on here. We got to make sure we speak to Greg. Thank you all for joining us. Thank you, Ms. Pickens, for joining us today. We really appreciate it. And Yolanda Nichols. Make sure you go to all our socials and put your prediction for tomorrow's score in the game, so you can be a part of our You Pick 'em. If you go to all of our socials, Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, Instagram, Twitch, Twitter, the Roku Network, on the Maximum TV Network, and here on TikTok. Follow us. You are live with us on TikTok. Follow us. You follow me, I'll follow you back. We're trying to get to 1,000 followers so we can be live on the restream side and not broadcast through my phone. We want to do it a little bit more professional. You don't have to see what's going on in the background. We do appreciate you, everybody. Let's see here. On Instagram, who's joining us on Instagram? Colette. Hey, Colette. That big guy T. My cousin, Beauty Love. In love with the money, 00707. And Will, what's up, Big Will? Will Malcolm, the designer. How y'all doing? Thank y'all so much for joining us. And on the other one, we got Bad Boy Gallery and Strictly Business Basketball. They from the NBL. Thank y'all so much for joining us. We're going to get out of here. Let's see. Let me get back to the other side so I can put that caption up. So let's see here. The last caption is predictions. We're going to jump on our predictions. We only got a few. Let's see here. Last week, we both was, 1-2 last week? Yeah, we were both 1-2 last week. Make sure I got that right.
Yeah, make sure you get that right.
Yeah, we both was 1-2 last week. And so we got the Patriots Seahawks. Who you got?
Give me the Patriots, 28-23.
I like the Pats. Actually, I'm going to say it again. Seattle probably going to win the game. They should win the game. But I'm going with the Pats.
The Seattle should win the game. No.
I'm going with the Pats. It's going to be 24-21. Who you think the MVP going to be?
The MVP going to be May, quarterback.
All right. And who's going to be the unsung player that you never thought was going to do so well?
The field goal kicker.
You going with the kicker? I'm going with what's Cardi B boyfriend name?
The guy, man, I know you're talking about.
I'm gonna put Cardi B boyfriend.
What is his name? The wide receiver. What is his name?
I'm just gonna say Cardi B boyfriend for the interest of time. All right, and the Duke North Carolina game tonight. Who you got winning that one?
I got Duke winning 75-64. Stephon Diggs.
Duke gonna beat the hell out of him.
Yeah, 75-64. Cardi B boyfriend is Stephon Diggs.
Stephon Diggs, that's right. We write that down.
Used to play for Buffalo. He also played at Minnesota.
I'm gonna put, let's see here. They're gonna win by 35, so they're gonna be 45. It's gonna be 80 to 35.
That bad, man.
Yeah, they are. They're gonna beat the hell out of them.
Michael might be there. Michael might be there.
You know, like I said, Michael Jordan, Michael Myers.
Many nights some perform like Mike, and he won. Tyson, Jordan, Jackson.
It ain't gonna matter. 80 to 45, Duke. 80 to 45. Duke.
Michael and Kenny the Jet might be it's either Michael and Kenny the Jet or Michael and Ahmad. You know, Ahmad go wherever Michael go.
Hey, it's a good gig if you can get it. It's a good gig if you can get it. Best friends and traveler.
Right.
I ain't mad at him. All right. So we will see everybody next week. Same bad time, same bad channel. We will be having our Valentine's Love Edition. I don't know what we're going to do. We're going to do some Love Edition next week.
I won't be there.
Yes, you will.
No, I won't.
We're not going to try to hook you up, but we're going to at least try. We want to get some people on here, some sports fan couples to come in and say hello. And
Jordan's come out. Won't be here. I'll be there next week. Jordan's come out. The Sixers come out. Won't be here.
You'll be here by remote.
I'll do it by remote.
We still gonna get you.
I send you a couple of smoke signals while I'm out there.
And maybe you can get a couple that's out there, get some Sixers together for Valentine's Day. That's their gift, and get them to come on the camera.
Yeah, and if my aunt had balls, she'd be my uncle. Yeah, okay.
If you ask your uncle, she'll tell you she's been bossing him around all these years, so why not? All right, we're gonna get out of here. Thank y'all for joining us. Let me put this QR code up right quick. Do I have it on this side? I don't know. I don't have my QR code on this side. I got to get my QR code and transfer it to this side so you can follow us on TikTok. Go to our TikTok. Go to Sports Talk on Kamau and Felix on TikTok. Follow us. Follow us. If you're on the TikTok side, just follow. We do appreciate you guys. We going to get out of here. And Felix, what's your last word?
Real don't recognize real till fake showed up.
All right. We're going to leave it right there. Have a great day. Be safe. Stay warm. Stay cool wherever you at. And we shall see you all next week.